It's that time again, craft and fun time.
Hello. Welcome to this week's episode of Crafts with Haley. Today we will be learning about the craft of soap making and how you can add your own personalization and artistic flair to the craft. With Christmas just around the corner, I love finding different projects that we can be used to give as gifts for friends and family. Decorative soap crafts is a great way to express your creative juices and have fun doing it and give fairly cheap gifts. First of all, let's go over the tools you need to make decorative soap. You're going to need a microwave. Some people use stove tops, but in this case we're going to use a microwave. I think that's the most simplest way to do it. Second, you're going to need a couple microwave safe bowls. There's nothing special about these. You just need to be able to make melt your soap in them. I have a measuring cup and a Tupperware thing. Also, you're going to need stirring instruments and silverware. I have the steak knife to cut the soap with, and also I have plastic forks to stir the soap when I'm done. I like using plastic forks just because you can throw them away afterwards and they won't get messed up. Plastic wrap for storage for when you get done making your soap. Of course, you're going to need the soap, and here you can pick these up at the hobby store. I've already cut these, but they normally come in a large block. And then your soap molds, of course. We have basic soap molds and then stationary soap molds where they're a tad bit more decorative. You can have a little bit more fun with your soap making. Then you need your soap fragrance. This just adds a scent to your soap. And then, of course, your dyes here. I have red, blue, and yellow, the primary colors. And then other objects that you can add to the soap. Today I've brought a couple seashells, and then I also have some botanical inclusions that you can put in the soap. Okay, let's first start off with how to melt the soap. When you're melting the soap, you're going to normally I cut them up in little blocks. It just makes it easier. You're going to put it in your microwave safe bowl. Let's put two blocks in here. We're going to just do one of the stationary molds. Okay, you take your soap. It takes about 10 to 12 seconds per ounce. So this is probably about 2 ounces. We'll put in there for about 20 seconds. All right, and while that's warming up, it doesn't take very long, but I'm going to warn you, when the soap comes out, it is very hot, and normally it's boiling, and it is liquid. I'm going to tell you right now, you can't just use any kind of soap to melt, because if you use your normal Dove bar of soap or Ivory bar of soap, it looks like a marshmallow. It explodes. It doesn't melt. It's not good. All right, let's put that in there for about 10 more seconds. And see, you're just going to have to mess with however long you put the soap in there to melt, because it's different soap, different amounts. It takes a little bit longer. All right, now I don't know if y'all can see, it's pretty liquidy. Okay, let's add the fragrance real quick. All you do is just put a couple drops. This is cucumber melon. It smells pretty good. Just put about 4 drops. And take your fork and you just stir it in there. All right, now it's a little hot right now, so let's let it cool. We're going to go and pause for a commercial right now.
You've heard about it on the news. You've seen it on TV. They are a threat to you and your family. Zombies. How will you protect yourself against the zombie apocalypse? Brain cereal. Packed with synthetic brain flavor, zombies will love it. Zombies won't be tempted to come after you and your family. And brain cereal is safe for the whole family.
Alrighty, welcome back to the show. Now, before the break, we just finished melting the soap and adding our fragrance. Now let's add our color. I've decided we're gonna make a turtle mold, in which I've already made some over here. They look like cute little green turtles. Now, like I said earlier, I only have red, blue, and yellow, so you have to use your artistic flair and kind of make the color yourself. And I don't know if y'all know this, but blue and yellow makes green. So we're going to add about 2 drops of blue and then add about 5 drops of yellow. Then you just get your tool and you mix it together. Makes a nice green color. All right. Now you can see the soap is still pretty liquid. It'll stay that way for about 1.5 minutes. So then all you do is you just pour the soap into the mold. It's not very hard. You need to go slow though, especially on these small molds, because they fill up easily. We'll do a frog too, just since we have extra soap. All right, and there you go. And a lot of times you'll have a little extra soap. I would suggest you let this dry and then you save it, because you can always use it for later. It's still soap. Okay, we're going to put this to the side now. All right. Now, while we're waiting for that to dry, let me tell you about the different soap types you can make. I have a couple examples over here. The options are endless with decorative soap making. There are 2 types of molds, like I had said earlier. We have the basic molds. They're just the normal soap squares. And then specialty, like here I have frogs and turtles, or here I have shoes and purses. And the specialty ranges from everything. I can't even tell you all the different types of molds there are. And you can find these at any craft store, or you can make your own. You can put it in an odd shaped glass, and if you can somehow get it out of there, then you have your own. And now let me show you a couple of these. Here we use specialty molds. I have 2 different types of colors here, and it's a shoe. Here's another shoe. And they're just, the molds are really cute. If that's what you're going for, this would probably be more of like a younger person's gift. Then you can add objects to your soap. Like I said, we have seashells here, and on these 2 different soaps I added shells. You can see them a bit better with the clear soap than with the white soap, but it's just, different flair. And y'all see my turtles. And right here I just found a plant in my house, and I put it in clear soap, and it made this cool little design, and then the colors kind of faded in, made it a little pink. And with this right here, I just mixed the colors together. Also, another thing that you can add is botanical inclusions. Now, these things are natural products that turn your soap into aromatherapy bars. You can buy these at any craft store. I got these at Hobby Lobby. The orange here is orange peel, and it will not break down when used in the soap, and it can be used as an exfoliant, and all natural. And then the purple thing here is lavender. The oils in the lavender add a nice smell that will last a while. You don't have to use your fragrance. You can use a more natural approach. And then these are the soaps. All right, I don't think my molds have really dried yet, but when we get done, all you have to do is just pop them out. They're really easy, and clean up's a breeze. And now that's how you can make decorative soap. And whether you're doing it for a present or have